I worked for Agnew Surpass part-time, selling shoes Thursday nights, Friday nights, and all day Saturday, either at the Westmount store or the downtown store. And I took the bus downtown and back. And I guess you could say that the number one bus took a while, because it was a trolley bus that ran straight down Stony Plain Road and onto Jasper Avenue and down Jasper Avenue, right? And it had a stop every block or so. So it could take a while, right? But it got you there. And the Jasper, the J buses, J3, J9, the rest of them, they were really efficient. They ran their routes. They used to run one route going one way and another bus going the other on the same route. The J3, J9 did mirror images. And so you could catch a bus really easily within JP and get to the JP hub, which was just off Stony Plain Road. That was easy. And no, I didn't have a car. So the public transit system, I actually thought was quite good. And of course, bus rides are more interesting than driving anyway. There's people around you, there's stuff going on. When you're riding an electric trolley bus, if it disconnects from the wires, because it had two little prongs that ran on the wires up top, if it disconnected, the bus just stopped, right? Because it's an electric motor, so it just went dead. And everybody in the bus knew what that meant. You just stop, right? And you sit there, and the bus driver would get out, and he had a hook, right? And he'd be sitting there going like this, trying to get things back on, and you just sat there and waited it out. And if the driver was good at it, they could have you wired up and back again in 2 minutes. But then again, it could take a lot longer than that. Yeah. No, it was. Yeah, you're right. I have to say, they didn't come off that often. They really didn't.
Were there special corners, for example, that?
Yeah, there were tough corners. You're right. When you came up Stony Plain Road and took that right at 124th Street, right, and it was a hard right, and then 2 blocks, and then a hard left. Yeah, that was. I'm trying to think. And any time where there were several lines coming together, right, so that a bus could come in this way and up or this way and up. Those kinds of junctions were problematic. But good. The other thing is, trolley buses, they never polluted the air. They were efficient, and they were quiet, and they didn't burn gas or diesel.